Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, John Sisbury, a Truder. Welcome back to Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. Well, last time, I'd say we got off to a pretty good start. Things were a bit hairy right from the vault, but we haven't actually lost any health yet, so what more can you flip and ask for? And yes, indeed, after some various adventures in which I wasn't a hero, because Trash Can Carlo was way more effective than me, yeah, we promised to help out Preston Garvey, which we will 100% do, just, not quite this second. Because when we do that, yes, there's going to be, trouble, shall we say. And to deal with that trouble, we're going to be needing some extra firepower. Okay, you, my friend, can have this back for a second. I will grab it in a minute. Alright, just need to, clear out a bit of the old inventory for a moment. On the way, though, yeah, let's nip by Red Rocket because, okay, let's actually introduce a new segment to Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. Let's talk all about the things that John got wrong. Yeah, it's come over here too, because thank you very much for the comments. You reminded me I forgot to bother picking up, you know, the mole rat hides and teeth and other teeth. And that's bad, because that stuff's actually really bloody useful. That's leather, that's going to be very useful indeed. That's bone, that can be used to make cutting fluid. That's a source of oil. You need that in the early game, so yeah, 100% bad call by me not picking them up. So, drop all that off in Sanctuary Hills. We'll be getting back to all of that in a second because, yes, today we're going up the, I was about to say coast, but like, is it a coast? If you're going up, like, you know, the side of a small lake. I don't know, but let's just say coast because yeah, some of you, I think, know precisely what I'm after at this point, and no, I don't need any of that. Instead, guns out, new improved 10mm pistol. Yeah, we just need to work our way up the shoreline here. Yes, it's definitely a shore. It's got to be a shore. That's got to be A-okay. So, where is my first flipping target? Oh, this guy is... There he is. Dog in the distance. Not exactly dangerous or anything, but needs to be taken out before he becomes, you know, trouble. So, alright, just wait for you to hold still. And we should have a nice, easy shot at you. And oh, I don't want to shoot him now. He's rolling around on his back. That's adorable. But I'm really sorry. You kind of have to go down anyway. Sorry about that. So you can just go down. And now just wait for him to... Uh-oh, there's kind of things in the way. This is the bit of a problem. Okay, go for the headshot here. Anytime you... That was closer than I wanted it to be. Dear oh flipping dear. Right, you can just go down. Help myself to some meat. There is a rad stag over there, but I'm not sure I'd be able to kill it. I think it would actually get away before I was able to get the kill. So, I mean, I could crit the head, but I don't want to waste a crit, to be honest. You know what? I'll take a shot. And then maybe a follow-up shot too, and if we're lucky, maybe we'll run into it later, maybe it'll go and run into something else, it'll get itself killed, I'm sure it'll be okay. Right, this should be absolutely fine for now, we're just going to keep on round the coast, that's going to be all we're going to run into for the moment. Yeah, there's the doe up there. So we'll just leave it be, let the danger fade, everything's going to be fine, and yes indeed of course... We've got ourselves here this lovely circuit breaker. So just flip the switch, head up top, and yeah, the downside of upsetting that doe is I now can't actually use, you know, my hidden caution danger meter so effectively anymore. But I'm sure that's all absolutely fine. That just gets us up to here. May as well help myself to some free stuff. Just be really careful, because this here is this is mole rat territory. And I don't really want to, you know, cause trouble with any mole rats. Because I don't really have anything good to jump on top of. But at the bare minimum, I'll be taking, yeah, some bits and pieces. Don't bother with any of that. Do take a bottle, though. So I can just convert that straight into flipping purified water. And straight back down to the shore. Just got to be a little careful around here. Because, yes, there are, Mirelurk eggs in this part of the world, and also raiders off to the right. Now, we don't really want to get spotted by either of these folks, but I can't fit between those two trees, so what can you do? Yeah, I've already taken sneak one. There's the eggs over there. Okay, so I'm not up to them yet. Everything's fine, because yes, the compass is much more short range in survival mode. So as a result of that, you got to be a little careful because it's a lot harder to navigate. Alright, so everything's okay. Loop around here. Avoid the water. Keep your distance from the eggs. Everything's gonna be sparkly and lovely. Yep, nice uneventful trip. That's gonna take me to... Oh, here we flipping go. So, say hello to the robotics disposal ground with, yes, the terrifying silhouette of a sentry bot. But don't worry, he's not on. And if he were to be on, he'd be my friend. This place is just lovely, though I'm a little bit concerned by the level of... Who almost detected me? Because it's not him. He's not... Uh-oh. I'm a little bit concerned by that. I'll be taking the circuit board, thank you. I'll leave the fusion core, though. That thing's heavy. Now, you might be thinking, John, bloody hell, mole rats, run! No. Once again, just like Red Rocket, there are rules. The mole rats in this location will never spawn until this guy is activated. And I'm kind of not here for this guy. No. I'm here for something much better. Slightly terrifying nearby to all of these here cars. Here we go. One tactical nuke launch, you say? Don't mind if I do, though. I'm going to need to drop some stuff. I tell you what, I can do without the snub-nosed 44. I've got basically no ammo and probably no ammo coming in anytime soon. So that can just go. Of course, it's not much use without ammo, so just need to... Excuse me, I can... Game, I can see the ammo. It's right there. Game, I can... Game. Oh, sometimes the game's funny about this stuff. There we go. We managed to jimmy it loose. So, okay, now I'm once again overweight. And seriously, we need to deal with that because... oh, blimey, I'd forgotten they... Oh, that weighs a lot more than I thought it did. Yes, I'd forgotten mini nukes were... Okay, this was a plan I didn't think through well enough. I am carrying a bit of junk, but irritatingly it's nice stuff. I found, a big jar of blue paint inside a bin. That's 2 oil. Oil's nice, but has to go. The circuit board would be lovely. Get rid of the bottle. They're going to be everywhere, so 4 more weight needs to go. You know what? I didn't like the clean grey suit that much anyway. There will be better suits. There'll be better charisma gear. Charisma +2 is really common. We're going to get rid of that. Right, just dump a handful more bits and pieces we're not going to be needing, I imagine. That'll do. So now I'm not over capacity, which is very important, because over capacity, you can just straight up start taking damage to your legs and in general. So, bad call. And oh, bloody hell, more military-grade circuit boards. Those are really good, because circuitry is actually fairly hard to get hold of. So, oh, bloody hell, I really didn't think this one through. Okay, take the duct tape that was down over there. Grab Hot Rodder, because you honestly may as well. There's no reason not to. And, grab the terminal. Alright, just, yep, there we go. Combat Sentry Bot, etc. And again, do I really need to activate this? When I turn it on, there's going to be mole rats. But then the mole rats will attack him. He can deal with that. Okay, I'm going to come back for you later, friend. Alright, because, seriously, I do not have the capacity for anything right now. Oh, and perfect timing. Guess who's flipping back and doesn't know I'm all. Hold still, and go. Lovely. That'll flip and do the job right there. That reminds me, by the way, something a couple of people did mention. They were a bit confused as to why I was so high level so fast. Yes, in survival mode, one of the few upsides you get is you get double XP for your kills. So that's really damn nice, and this is going to put me straight over weight capacity, isn't it? Oh yeah, by a lot actually, but I'm not leaving behind 4 leather. Okay, we've left behind even more junk, but we should now be safe. To get back to base, I can drop off the junk. Everything is under flipping control. Okay, meat has been cooked up. I've got some good food available to me whenever I flipping need it. Everything is under control. And I've dropped off that really heavy circuitry. So I've got like 4 weight spare. It's not much. It's probably going to cause problems, in fact. But this is kind of good because, yeah, here we go. It's looking like we're approaching the end of the day. So. Let's talk about stealth, because stealth is really important. There's no, like, sneak stat in this game. There is a sneak perk, but that's a fairly small part of stealth. Stealth is very complicated. in Fallout 4. It's partly a case of, being hidden, obviously, but it's also the weight of all your actual armor pieces put together, whether you're in shadow or light, perks, all sorts of bits and pieces. So, yeah, I'm wearing fairly light leather armor. I have got decently high agility. I have taken Sneak 1. That's going to be my priority. A few people were a bit surprised I hadn't rushed to Lone Wanderer 1, for example. That's because, to my mind, defense is kind of like the lowest priority. Top priority, don't get spotted at all. Priority number 2, kill people before they have a chance to fire on me. So, attack. Priority number 3, only at that point start having a think about, taking reduced damage when you get hit. That is less important to me, so, okay, let's flipping make this happen. I'm as prepared as I possibly can be. Although I am sorry, my good man, I can't actually, use that laser musket for anything, because I physically can't pick it up, so I'll be back for that later. We don't really need it, it's all under control. So yes, I need to be as sneaky as possible. Sneaky's going to be really useful, and at night, that's easier. So the fact it's almost night and I'm going into the Museum of Freedom, that's good. I'm hidden right now. This is a good opportunity for me to get my first hit of the run, because this is going to be tricky. There are 7 guys in here, but let's see if we can pull this off, shall we? Okay, be ready to start moving, because what should happen as soon as the game loads is there's going to be firing. But it's not going to be firing at me, it's going to be firing between Preston and the guys on the top of the area in front of me. But they shouldn't see me. Here we go, there's fire, and it's caution, not danger. Why? Because, movement speed, that's another factor. So I want to not get spotted. I just want to slowly say, go, 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 go. As soon as you get spotted, move in. Okay, so, they tried to take a shot, but I kind of knew that would happen. They pretty much always spot you at that point. So, third-person camera. What's very important at this point is they lose interest in me before they catch me. There are 2 up on that catwalk. There is 1 down here on the same level as me. But he's not very good at hunting for me, so what I need him to do is lose interest. Those guys up top, they're now just firing at Preston again. They're just going to keep doing that. He's never going to kill them. They're never going to kill him. Alright, it's just going to be a complete flipping no-score draw. In fact, literally, they're never going to take any damage. Preston is an awful, awful shot. So, all we need to do is let this guy lose interest, because I do not want to be engaging with him. There we go. So now we are back to hidden. And what we need to do is very slowly push forward and not get spotted. Because there's a nice thing about the radar on the ground floor, which is... sorry, didn't mean to knock you over there, my friend. Which is, when he doesn't know where you are, then what's going to happen is they're always going to return to a single guaranteed location. It's always the same spot. And that spot has them with their back to you, which is really bloody convenient. So, just make sure that they're not going to, prove me a liar right now. So here we go. Raider number 1 out of 7 coming up. And we shouldn't see anything in here, because they're not in here. Where they're going to be is in that room right down. There we go. So what we need to do is just sneak up on them. Alright. I'm going to move nice and slow, because slow makes less noise. With sneak 1 and agility of 7, there we go. Doesn't know where I am. And the nice thing about that is, I can verify how much damage they're going to be taking. And this is a basic raider with an upgraded gun. She is no trouble whatsoever. I mean, honestly, this would be a good time to actually have a melee weapon, because that's properly silenced. But for the time being, just take her down with a single shot. Sneak attack does the job. And I will gladly help myself to a stim pack, because that's pretty much the best weight to value ratio you're going to find in the game right there. That is, 0.1 weight to 80 value, I believe. So, that's going to be bloody useful right there. And oh my flipping goodness. Okay, Christmas just flipping came early for me. Oh, that was 12 308s. Oh, that's nice, though. Bear in mind, 308 is a bit on the heavy side. So, yeah. Watch out with your looting here. That's going to be... Please let me pick this up. Okay, this is fine. This is all absolutely fine. Yeah, the problem is I can't be over-encumbered at any point. Because that means you take damage and it means your legs are getting weakened. And, yeah, that'd be bad. Because my legs will literally never heal. So, this is advanced, isn't it? No, it's novice. That's fine. I'll just do that. And that's much faster than, you know, doing the little mini-game. Ooh, and Idiot Savant triggers as well. Good, good, good. Though... This thing has... Oh, bloody hell, this has got weight, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't plan this. I'm going to be honest. Adding the mini-newt was a bit of a last-minute addition to the route. My original route did not have getting the newt launcher. But now... Okay, hang on. Do the maths here. Until I've plugged that into the thing, then the main fight doesn't begin proper. Or rather, I can't tell Preston Garvey I've got it, so I can't begin the fight proper. But in order to... Okay, we'll come back for that, it's fine. Because right now, yeah, I am behind the enemy. Of course, line of sight is a thing in this game. So as long as I'm not moving too fast, this is all going to be absolutely A-okay. Help myself to a bit of Med-X. That I'm allowed to use, but there is a risk of addiction, of course. So, alright. Reload, and then just check on how strong the enemies are, because I can't actually see like level or anything just yet, but yeah, these are basic enemies. I've done a lot of investment into all of my skills, so honestly, one shot takes you down, and very lucky right there, Idiot Savant triggering once again, so I'm getting my experience nice and fast, and are you firing at me? I swear I just saw what looked like dust from a bullet hit, but... There we go. Just look at that. Look at the useless Preston Garvey. Couldn't hit a barn door with a paddle. And to be honest, even though this might not be a sneak attack, this is probably... There we go. Hidden. And down you flipping go. Right. So that's the first 3 taken care of. Preston Garvey doesn't, like, you know, yell thank you or anything. He could do. That'd be polite. But he's just not going to because bloody Preston Garvey, eh? Right. Leave all of this for now because... yeah, I can't really pick up any loot, like, at all. We need to come back and loot later, though, please. Oh, my flipping goodness. 2308. Okay, this is... Okay, game, this is a blessed playthrough. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, and also I'm getting a bit peckish. Okay, that there was the first 3. Next up, haven't actually spawned in yet, because, yeah, this level's weird. And I'm going to be needing my frag grenades for the next 2. Because, yeah, there's going to be 2 guys who are going to spawn up here, but, like, they don't exist yet. And there's 2 guys through here that don't exist either. Now, I do have a pretty reliable strategy for dealing with these 2. And if it doesn't work, then the fallback is running away. Because these 2 idiots, as soon as I walk through this door and they spawn in the next room over, are going to start having a conversation. While they're having that conversation, they're going to basically refuse to move. They're going to hold perfectly still. And I should be able to get a sneaky grenade on them. So, yeah, they're just going to have a conversation. Just got to find them. Just got to... Oh. Uh-oh. This is absolutely fine. That should be a good blast radius. That was not a good blast radius. Okay, this is... Everything's fine. Oh! Okay, this is all gone... This has all gone a bit on the wrong side. It's all absolutely critical. Yeah, we're criticaling you. That's all absolutely fine. This was not really supposed to be how any of this went, by the way. And, come on. Did he get a hit in? Did he just get a hit in? No, he didn't. Okay, that was not how that was supposed to go. Okay, how that was supposed to go was as follows. I was going to go, doo-ba-doo-ba-boo, I am Captain Sneaky. They were going to be standing a bit more over there. I was going to toss a grenade and then just sneak away and they were going to explode. But no, none of that happened. But we just got away with that, though. That means, that means I don't have a critical in hand. That's actually a bit of a problem. Okay. Yeah, the plan I have kind of depends on there being a critical in hand. Oh dear, right, so everything's gone wrong. Good, 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 good. One day we'll have an episode where, like, you know, the plan actually works out. But today is not that day. Okay, next two guys are going to be up by the door. There are two approaches to this. A very high-risk version that can work really nicely, where you just charge through the door, toss a Molotov cocktail before they know what's going on, and then basically run away. But I'm not going to do that because, yeah... Now I need to start building up a critical a bit. So, as I've got way more ammo for this thing than I thought I was going to have, that's the direction we're going to be going. Because as soon as we actually reach this staircase, we're going to start hearing more lines of dialogue, because they're going to have spawned in.
I'm coming in there, and I'm going to skin every last one of you.
There we go. But then they're going to say, oh no, we've got more important things to do. They never clarify what the more important things are, but they say they have more important things to do. And what's going to happen is they're going to separate. One of them's going to go over here. One of them's going to go over there. But they're going to open the door. The one who comes this way opens the door. Then the other one is going to be left in a really good spot for me to get a shot into the back of him. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go over here. And we're going to wait to have a shot at this guy right in the back. And 95%. I'm parched, but I kind of don't care. And that there is him down, which is good. And we're still hidden because that bullet was suppressed. Okay, now the problem is I don't know where the next guy is. So where's he going? And is he going to see his friend? Okay, just be ready. Which direction is he going in? I think he's gone back in this room. If he's gone back through here, that kind of, yeah, take him down. Silent shot right in the back. Didn't see his friend. Right, nice and smooth. There we go. All 7 taken down. Not really according to plan, because the plan will never flipping work out. Alright, we've established that. There will never be a good plan. That's oil. I like oil. And that's plastic, but no. Leave the plastic alone. Everything's under control. And yes, I've got thirsty. You're going to get thirsty a lot. I can't remember if I actually discussed this last time. So, yes, the thing about Fallout 4 is the different survival meters, they go up at different rates. So, thirst goes up fastest, then hunger, then sleep. That's, you know, understandable. You can't live that long without water, but without sleep and food, you can last a lot longer. So, it all makes sense. But, they all cause different problems. But I've got a really good insurance policy against precisely that. You see, the big thing that being thirsty does, and this is going to be the one that logically affects you the most because, you know, water just goes up faster, is intelligence -1. That means my intelligence has dropped from 3 to 2, meaning I'm actually getting 3% less XP than I would do otherwise. That's bad. But, thanks to the fact I've got Idiot Savant, every single time my intelligence goes down, the chance of that activating goes up. It's not enough to offset the loss of intelligence, but it does cushion the blow a lot. So, yeah, on survival mode, Idiot Savant's even better, because it syncs up really nicely with the fact you're probably going to be thirsty a fair bit of the time. Though on this occasion I've got plenty of water, so we will just drink up. Absolutely flippin' lovely. Don't take any of that. Shotgun shells are really flipping heavy. Oh, it's nice to have this much ammo, by the way. Hello, I don't actually care about you. Sorry, I'm actually here for the bobblehead, as it turns out. So, okay, I have now got Perception +1. That's really nice for VATS aiming, of course. And now... okay, what we're going to do is we're going to store something here in this... look, I don't care about your stupid conversation. Okay, we're going to store some stuff right here. Yes, 1 tactical nuclear launcher. That'll fit in this drawer. Marvellous. And we're going to do that because I need to go and get the fusion core, otherwise I can't move this quest forward. No, I'm going to be right back, okay? Stop being a bastard. Right, fusion core, you're going to want me to grab that in a second anyway, so I may as well just get it now. And now, of course, I'm just going to agree to help out Preston Garvey because, yeah, the reason we're actually rushing to this is, once we do this, we get Sanctuary, which is, you know, nice, easy XP, and also it opens up all the Minutemen quests, and plenty of them are not the hardest XP in the world either, so don't forget to grab Robco Fun, by the way, marvellous. So yeah, we kind of may as well get this done now, because I've got a plan. Though, given how well today's been going so far, that doesn't really count for much, does it? Okay, I've stored some stuff I don't need right this second in this desk, so we're going to come back and get it later. I'm really regretting running Strength 1 right now, by the way. That was a mistake. Okay, it wasn't a mistake. Okay, it was a tactical decision. It's fine. But now I've got everything I need, apart from a critical in hand. That's going to be tricky. That means I'm going to need to make a manual shot in a second, which is not the easiest one in the world. Okay, here we go. Step outside. It is night. No sign of Radstorm. And just slap the fusion core into the power armor. But we're not stepping into the power armor just yet. Oh, no. No, 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 no. By the way, I'll be taking more duct tape because why wouldn't I? Yeah, because we're not actually beginning the fight. No. No, 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 no. What we need to do instead is I need to take out one sniper who, even though I haven't gotten the armor yet, is going to yell in a second. Alright, just... There we go.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
And... Go! Whew, she took a shot, but she didn't get me. And, yeah, she's weird. Because you'll notice she started firing at me. And also, you notice she was a she, but clearly had a male voice, so whatever. But yes, actually, she fired at me, even though, I wasn't actually out of hidden. So... yeah, that person just sort of magically knows where you are. So now we get into the power armor, because power armor being heavy makes you much less stealthy. But it also, of course, lets you beautifully avoid all fall damage, which you're supposed to use to, I don't know, grab a minigun, toss yourself off a building, start killing some folks. But no, you don't need to go that way. Completely 100% unnecessary. Instead, though, you know what, I will grab this, because we may as well. So just get that, and now we're going to come down over here. We're going to throw ourselves off the side of the church, nowhere else, though. I'll admit, I'm a bit surprised that I'm not hearing any other form of violence. Where's Preston? He should have started firing by now. Right, just drop, and now, yeah, we're in caution, because that was loud, and then just get behind the church. Okay, I want to be out of sight. And now, we abandon the power armor, though don't forget to actually drop the minigun first, because, seriously, yep, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, now, we abandon the armor. Together with a hell of a lot of ammunition for it, yes, that's a lot of ammo, so okay. Now, we're down on the ground, we're going into sneaky. Because the way this fight works is basically as follows. You're supposed to take down a bunch of raiders, then a Deathclaw spawns, alright? So, two-stage fight. But, the Deathclaw just spawns as soon as you get close enough to where it spawns from. That's just a guaranteed thing, as happens. And seriously, by the way, where's the fight? Preston, are you... Where are the raiders? There's kind of supposed to be raiders, but Preston's not firing at anybody. Okay, stick to the plan. Like, maybe the raiders will show up in a second. I don't know. Maybe they don't activate until they're hostile to you. No clue. But Preston's not firing at anybody. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just sneak around the outskirts of the town. Because, well, I don't know where the Flip Gristle and the rest of the raiders are. They're supposed to kind of already be engaging with Preston. But they're not. So this is all... I mean, someone's around here. None of this is what's supposed to be happening right now. Welcome to Fallout 4 You Only Live Once, where nothing makes sense. Why are they not here? They should be here. They're supposed to be here. Where the cock are the raiders? Because, okay, my cunning master plan was, hey, let's activate the Deathclaw. And then... Where are they? Where the flip are they? I don't know where Gristle is and the others. And, okay, there they are. Okay, there we go. And then we just sprint around the corner just to get away from the Deathclaw, because until he's properly woken up, he's not properly woken up. So as a result of that, okay, Deathclaw is now active and roaring and moving. And we are now moving in the other flipping direction. Because now, what's going to happen is... Yep, we can hear some fire in the distance right now. So, my enemy's enemy turns out to be my friend. So, the Deathclaw is now going to take on the raiders. Okay? Life's going to be good. And actually, this kind of works out brilliantly by accident. Because normally, Preston's killed a handful of... Oh, bloody hell, that's... Yep, there he is. And he's going down nice and fast. I mean, look at this. My rifle's pretty damn mighty. And yeah, he's totally causing trouble. But they've got Molotovs. These raiders, of course, do have the odd Molotov. So as a result of that, yeah, actually, they might be able to, you know, cripple some of his limbs or whatnot. And that's always a sexy thing. Meanwhile, I'm just going to leave them to it, because apparently I've never seen this before. I don't know why Preston's not getting involved. I mean, you know, if you had to list every character in Fallout 4 by how much they don't like raiders, Preston would be towards the top. That's certainly true. But he's just decided he doesn't have a horse in this race. He's just going to sit back and watch and laugh. And fair enough, that was my plan too, to be honest, yes. So, Preston's just chilling out up there. That's all absolutely fine. Am I planning to get involved? No, that's a mannequin. I guess I'll go up to the top of the church and just keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, so my plan was to, you know, save up a critical and then nuke the monster with it. Like, you know, it was going to be really dramatic and awesome and badass. But instead, this is happening. Whatever the hell this is precisely. So, I mean, if we've taken out the raiders, where's he? There he is. Okay, so he's now killed every single flipping raider. The problem is I now don't have a crit, which means I can't guarantee that I'm going to successfully hit him. And also, just keep an eye out. Because, yeah, he's a bit weird, is the Deathclaw. And, okay, they've got about half of his health down. If I could get a couple of hits on him, that'd be great. Like a good nuke straight to the stomach. Hang on. Yeah, just check this here. Go for a fat man. And he's probably out of range. But if I was to go for the hit, yeah, the game's saying not much. But then that's because that's just the impact damage. The splash damage is different to that. We need to get him over here. I need to get him over here. And then Preston can start shooting him. But right now, yeah, minimal chance tip. But then again, even if I was to miss, does it matter? Because the splash damage might be big enough regardless. And, oh, no, he's moved up. No, don't nuke Preston Garvey. Actually, you know what, that might be entertaining. But don't do it on this occasion. Okay, he's over there right now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give himself a little bit of a sneak attack right in the rear. That's going to get his attention. That's going to pull him in this direction. Yep, that's going to pull him right in this direction. That was still a sneak attack. That's now got, yeah, that's got his attention. Now we're going to try and get some easy hits. Basically, whatever's easiest. So, yeah, just go for the legs. And I don't have much in the way of, anything, actually. Right, go for the pistol. So we're just going to go for the pistol, because very often the Deathclaw sort of doesn't really know what to do with this shot. So just stay over here, and now wait to get a decent shot at him, and just wait for... Actually, that's a good belly shot, to be honest, and just take it in a second. No, it's fading. Go for... Yeah, go for tail. Tail's going to be good. Tail's going to be good. 1, 2, 3... Give me a crit! I want a damn crit! Yes, the problem is, the Deathclaw's a coward. When it thinks it doesn't have a shot, it will actually just straight up run away and hide in a side alley. And, yep, then they'll come straight back out again. So that's all absolutely fine. Now I just need one more hit. I need one more hit on him. What's the easiest, the shot? This is getting... Actually, I'm just going to hide in here for a second. That was a little bit tight there. John, just one more. There we go, there's the crit. Okay, so now, I don't think you're going anywhere, matey. Now he's trying to hide down by that house over here. He's going to try and hide over here. Alright, just... Oh, he's a bit close. He is a bit close. Yeah, the nice thing is he can't hide because he's a quest. So I've actually got a quest marker. Normally, you can't tag enemies without a recon scope, but I need to be further away. That's too close. Look, he's over there, Preston. Just use your flipping quest marker. Okay, back away. Back away, back away. I need some good distance here. Need some good distance. He's right up the side of this here shop. What we're going to do is we're just going to... Yeah, okay, so belly, critical, and Mr. Deathclaw goes kaboom! Oh, now that's starting things off with a bang! Yeah. That'll do the flipping job. Right, so now we're going to just drop this thing, because it's now basically an incredibly heavy flipping paperweight. In fact, you know what, mate? I'll do you a trade. 1 fat man for you, and I will be taking bone, leather, even more leather, and some good quality meat. Love it. I've just realised that could have gone so flipping wrong, because if that actually just hadn't killed him, like, somehow, then he'd have run straight at me and killed me. Still, I could have just gone inside and then looped around to the top, but then I wouldn't have had the power armor anymore, so... okay, basically it's good that it went right, because I'm not sure what plan B was. Ooh, I can now have this again, by the way. Lovely. And yes, indeed, don't forget all of these guys over here will be having all of your stuff too. Including, oh dear, poor bloody Gristle. There is actually literally nothing left, but ironically enough, Gristle. A good plan B, by the way, if you want to, is yes, if the Deathclaw's nearby to this van can be exploded. That does a lot of damage to him. And if I can get away with it, I would like to take, yes, a shotgun. Because the ammo is heavy, and the gun is heavy, but it's really damn good. Actually, you know what? At the range where this thing is viable, it's actually, yeah, it's doing less damage than my silenced rifle. So, don't bother, it's just not worth the trouble. Just because the ammo is too heavy. Like, 1 weight per 10 shells. It's just not viable at this point. Especially as, yes, there's a lot more I could be taking back to base instead. And I've got to loot efficiently. Because there's not... that's 10mm. You know what? That's not bad. 308. And even more 10mm. I tell you what, I've been lucky on the ammo drops. I'm telling you, this run, this is blessed. Absolutely flipping blessed. And before we actually go and take care of that, don't forget, yeah, there's a bunch of other buildings around here too. Some of them with flipping desk fans, the best of all types of fan. And the Concord speakeasy is nice as well. So, oh my goodness, that's fashionable glasses. I know that doesn't sound good, but that's really good. Because fashionable glasses is charisma boosting eyewear. So now, combine that with, hang on, the militia hat we picked up earlier. That was on the corpse of the Minuteman. Together with these over here, which, yes, we'll be taking them. Thank you very, very much indeed. Though, for day-to-day, I'll prefer the eyeglasses because, yeah, perception is better than charisma in combat, of course. Now, I can get... oh, I actually dropped mine. I dropped the thing that gives me charisma +2, didn't I? Yes, I did. But when I find another one, I can now boost my charisma by 4 just with apparel, which is really good. And upstairs we have got Excel and oh dear. Right, we're back over flipping capacity again, because of course we are. Right, each drink we're okay. Now I was going to take a machete, because a machete's actually pretty good. I mean, 16 damage, and bear in mind, the thing about melee is, yeah, the sneak attack crit multipliers off ninja are really, really high, but 16 damage times by, say, 5 is actually still not very good, so I feel like actually, yeah, best thing is just to let that be. Then again, it's only 2. 2 weight for a silenced weapon that's actually not terrible. No, leave it. I don't need it. I've got a suppressed gun.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
For once, he's not sounding horrendously sarcastic. He's right. I just flipping criticaled a nuke straight into a Deathclaw. It was amazing. And feelings mutual. It is not. He didn't do anything anywhere near that badass. And now everybody heads off to Sanctuary. And I'm going to go ahead because I can basically do the quest Sanctuary before it begins. Because yes, it's just a basic building thing. So I may as well get it done now. And yes, in case you're just unfamiliar with survival mode, the reason I'm not fast travelling is because you can't. In survival mode, that's not a thing. You need to go everywhere on foot, with one exception that we haven't got to yet. So, yes, basically, sky looks pretty clear. There's no sign of a radstorm. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I'll admit, I'm starting to have problems with survival mode where your base carry capacity is much lower and strength 1, so... yeah, okay, Lone Wanderer, all is forgiven. Maybe we'll consider taking that next, though. Also, big thing to cross your fingers for, if you get really lucky, Idio Savant will trigger when you turn in a quest. Because then you can be picking up, like, you know, 1,000 or thousands of XP in a single go if you just get really lucky. So, yeah, basically just live in hope. That might just happen. It would be magnificent if it did. Right, dump all the junk and... oh, that's much better. Yeah, that feels damn good. And in particular, I've now got a giant pile of adhesive, leather, and ideally, yes, I think I've got a bit of oil too. So, okay, armor workbench. Let's see what we can do here, because part of the reason, and by the way, I think we can... why am I not wearing anything on my arm? I don't know, but I'm not. So that's interesting. So, okay. Break that down right there. That's even more leather. Because I'm wearing that on my arm. That would explain a lot. Yes. So even more leather. Marvelous. Yeah, part of the reason I didn't take armor, even though I probably at this point have... I could have made shadowed leather at this point. So you could argue that's a mistake, because stealth is really important. I was talking earlier about how stealth is the most important thing. Not getting spotted in the first place, that's the best way to not take damage, though that has gone wrong, you know, couple of times so far today, so whatever. But there are other things I can do as well. Like, for example, I can use the leather I've got to, go for lighter build. Because lighter build is, understandably, a bit lighter. That increases your stealthiness too. And on top of that, AP up, which is not bad. And pocketed. I mean, pocketed on the chest is nice. That's like an extra... That's an extra 10 or something, though... If I'm about to take Lone Wanderer, which I probably am, I might prefer lighter build anyway. Though I can only do that once, because yes, the cork, that's the limiting factor. And fiberglass too. So we're going to get that done straight away. Though I could also move this over to boiled or even girded leather. I mean, I've got plenty of... go on. This is going to be important. Let's get a decent thing right there. That's absolutely magnificent. And as I've got one pocketed arm... I could go for the other, or we could go for, hang on, there's, oh no, muffled's way down the line, got it. Yeah, that's another good way of dealing with it, because if you're light in terms of weight, that's good for stealth, but movement, you can move more effectively if you're muffled. We will be wanting that down the line. Yeah, go for pocketed here as well. We could definitely do with, a bit more. And marvelous, level 5, extra 5 health, absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now I'm actually faced with a choice. Am I still going to do it? So, damage reduction 15%, 50 carry weight. That's really damn tempting, but... Sneak 2. Yeah, Sneak 2 becomes available really early, actually. And then, wow. Then it's only level 12 for rank 3. And at that point, you don't have to worry about mines anymore. And then you can start flipping running. I mean, level 23, that's really nice. Oh, now I've seen that that's a thing. Yeah, that's tempting. Now, you may have noticed, of course, I've not really taken any of the damage boosting stuff. I've actually not taken Rifleman, even though I'm halfway to being able to take Rifleman too. Yeah, that's because I've got a good enough gun. I don't need it. Not just yet. I mean, better criticals is obviously really damn nice too. No. Take this, because if I can carry more stuff, that's going to be a good investment. Just take Lone Wanderer... It's fine. Oh, 145 carry capacity. Yes, I'll take that. I've made good decisions. And in line with Sanctuary, yes, just harvest some melons and then immediately slap them down. So there's going to be more melons and the gourd as well, which I always forget is there because it kind of fades into the ground. No need to waste resources on actual turrets or anything, because honestly, they're not going to contribute much, but they're going to eat a whole bunch of stuff here. So yes, 3 of them is plenty for all of you guys. You guys technically, yes, you guys are technically here, which is great. So, John, congratulations. You're now on, like, guard duty. So there we go. Defense is now under control. And just slap down a handful of beds in any of the actual rooms. In line with the rules, I'm not going to go, like, too far on ridiculous building. I'm just going to build the absolute bare minimum that the game actually needs me to, needs me to have as part of the actual quest. Get out of the way, please. Get out of the way. This is where beds are going at this point. So, how many do you need, by the way? I think that should be... That'll be enough. Good. Sorry, some of you are going to have to share a room. And because it would be nice to have a bit of spare water floating about whenever I make my way back here, how about we just, clear out the old river and instead toss up a little nice water purifier. Right, that should be most of what Sturgis needs, but for the time being, hello there, Preston. Any chance you'd like to make me General of the Minutemen? Because, to be honest, on this occasion, I deserve it. Under normal circumstances, this seems incredibly undeserved. But again, I just nuked a Deathclaw, okay? So I deserve this. And there we go, when Freedom Calls completes, and not quite enough to get me to 6. Idio Savant does not trigger. Had it done, that would have been like almost 1,000 XP. And the first step begins. We've got our first settlers to take care of. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure that's where I want to rush. Not just this second. Alright, so I've kicked off Sanctuary as well, and yeah, the only thing I can't fulfill immediately is crops. There just aren't enough crops here just this second, so I need to go and get some more. So, okay, food is going to be a bit of an issue. Like, water, not so much. Any settlement whatsoever, you can just build a pub, you can drink from it. Bottles, you can convert them into purified water. Water's not a big concern. Food, however, that is going to be, sooner or later. So, there's a very important item I think I ought to, yes, beeline towards, though I'm not convinced by this here weather. This is not what I wanted to see, to be honest. That's poor visibility, and given I've got, you know, a powerful sniper rifle, it's not ideal, though then again. Okay, need to have a look-see over what we got here. In particular, yeah, short laser musket. This thing is actually, can be pretty good. Because, yeah, if you actually get up to full power, all of a sudden, you can start charging multiple fusion cells into a single shot. That's not bad. Then you need science to get it beyond that. I mean, it's pretty heavy, to be honest. It is a bit on the heavy side. I may have slightly overspent adhesive on the armor, though, to be honest, it's probably for the best. Because, yes, now I'm lacking a bit for everything else. So, what's my priority? I could get weight down by moving the long barrel down to long lights, but that's a bit expensive on the old adhesive front. It does save me a whole 1 weight, and honestly that's not to be sniffed at. Or could get myself the proper full-on stock. That's heavier, but yeah, that's good accuracy. Then again, hang on. I've already got exceptional, so superior recoil and aim. Better aim. Okay, I feel like my aim's under control, so don't go up to the next thing just because, you know, it says it's better. I feel like that's a really marginal gain. Instead, yeah, take the laser musket up to 3 cranks. That's not bad at all, really. That's actually, yeah, solid enough, and everything else we could leave there. If I could put some sights on that, I wouldn't mind. I could actually put a scope on that, to be honest. That's not terrible. And if it's a short scope, then reflex would be nice too. No, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Let's get a reflex sight on the pistol, because reflex sight is really good for VATS. So, circle or normal? I kind of like normal. I think that's the green rather than the red. So let's get accuracy up just for safety. And that should be about all we can do. Maybe I can actually slap something on this, and I could put a scope on that. So that is, yeah, accuracy up, but at a cost of weight. No, leave it. That's not a snipey weapon, so let's just save my resources for now. That'll do. You see, I'm already peckish again, and I'm down to actually, yeah, 3 bits of food here. That baked bloatfly, the Deathclaw steak itself, and the grilled radstag. So I've only actually got 3 bits of meat, and yeah, while I'm hungry, their bonus effects like, say, agility or carry weight don't do anything. So, yeah, food is going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem. Kind of one I feel like I need to deal with pretty urgently, in a way. So I'm going to celebrate my victory by eating that steak right the flip now. Marvellous. Because unlike water, I can't just drink here to get my hunger up. I can only get my thirst up. So, okay. What we're going to do is... I don't have time to wait, because, you know, food is ticking down. We're going on an adventure, damn it. An adventure in a worryingly misty day. We need to head out, yes, further into the wasteland than we have ever been before. Step 1, we're going south to Abernathy Farm, which should be somewhere about here-ish. And we're going to be really flipping careful because I can't bloody see anything. And once again, I do not have the compass to actually, you know, help me out here. So, yeah, I don't actually have... Oh, this is fun. This is great fun. Then again, hang on. John, use landmarks. You know what that is? That's a big pylon. And you know what's at the centre of Abernathy? A great big pylon. So, just use the information you have available to you, okay? Navigation is going to start getting harder than it was previously. But yeah, when you've got a compass that doesn't work, misty conditions, and a ticking survival meter, meaning I can't really, you know, just... wait until it gets sunny. Oh, navigation. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun right here. Now, fortunately, yes, on this occasion, I knew what I was looking for. Though, just be ready in case of trouble. Alright, but yeah, the brackets are hopefully going to be fine. We don't want wild corn, by the way. Wild variants you can't plant, for whatever reason. Even though they are demonstrably growing in the soil, you just can't. And the mist seems to be fading anyway. Good. Good, 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 good. So this here, this is a good starting point as far as I'm concerned. Because now, I can just start stealing all their crops. And seriously, they just don't care. Like, you know, I can just pick a giant pile of potatoes. I mean, these are their potatoes. This is their livelihood. But apparently they just sort of, they just don't care. They're absolutely fine with it. So, I mean, I don't need all of them. I will take maybe a half your crop, and then we'll call it even. And over here they've got a giant pile of melons. Though be a bit careful in this part of the world. There are definitely raiders who can spawn over here somewhere. Though I don't know whether they're actually here yet. And also, where are the Abernathy's? They're kind of supposed to be here. There you go. I was getting a bit worried about you guys for a second. Right, who wants to give me a quest?
I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
So yeah, these guys will join the Minutemen if I go and get the locket back from the Olivia station. I am not going to be doing that because that's where Akak lives and she's got a minigun and that's terrifying. So I'll agree to it, but we're not doing it anytime soon. Oh, and this is nice. Okay, so they don't grow razor grain here, but she is selling one bit of it. Now, that is worth its weight in gold. Razor grain is really good, and ouch, that's a lot for Brahmin meat, but to be honest, I'm not in a position to say no right now, right? I've got plenty of caps. Let's just, yeah, get what we can in terms of food. Because razor grain is a very important component for making noodle cups. You need 1 dirty water and 1 razor grain to make a noodle cup. Noodle cups are amazing because they sort out your hunger and your thirst. So they're very efficient weight-wise to be carrying around. So if I could slowly build, you know, a razor grain farm, that'd be really nice. We definitely want that. And I tell you what, she's also got a shipment of leather, which I could afford. So maybe I should have gone for armor. Maybe I made a bad choice. But to be honest, yeah, building in Fallout 4, it's always a compromise somewhere. Okay, guns back out here. I'm a bit nervous about heading in this direction. Because as I say, I know there's some bad things somewhere. But I'm not seeing movement. And this here trailer can have some really nice bits and pieces. Not that, though. I mean, you can just, you know, take 3-8 ammo and sell it, which is quite good. But I'm a little bit nervous about, I tell you what, corn. That's proper corn. Now, that, again, that's good. Just take all of this. Don't need to get any sleep right now. We're absolutely fine. So, yeah, we're now heading south. Destination number 1, Wicked Shipping Fleet Lockup. So we're going to be going over... There's water here. Okay. Didn't really build that into the plan, to be honest. Does the water... Okay, good. The water sort of fades right there. That's marvellous, because I didn't actually, yes, build in Aqua Girl just yet. So that could have been a problem. Okay, here we go. And I've just hit level 6. I'm going to take that. Hang on. I'm going to hold that, actually. I'm going to hold it for a moment, because, yeah. Thing about Wicked Shipping, ghouls. So what ghouls do is they're not on the map immediately. They sort of spawn. They show up whenever you don't want them to. So the best thing you can do is take them out before they actually spawn if you can. Do you need... No, that's novice. You, my friend, are coming out because you are a workman protectron, which means you're really annoyed by people not wearing helmets. I am wearing a helmet, so that's a-okay. Though, to be honest, Fire Brigade is a really good setting for this guy too, because that basically means he hates anybody who's hostile to him, but he doesn't care about people using guns. Law enforcement can be a bit problematic, because he'll go after people with guns, but if you yourself draw a gun and help out, even if you're not shooting him, he's going to have a problem with that. So, Fire Brigade's pretty good. If you're wearing a helmet, construction worker is just fine too. let's just go for fire brigade. That's kind of the most sensible option, really. So that's all fine. Activate unit. Marvelous. Because it never hurts to have a friend dotted about. Though, just be careful. This place is full of rats. So we want to be really careful here. And yes, there we go. Just, I think I know where they are. I think I know where they are. Everything is under control. Yeah, there's a giant pile of rat barrels in there. This guy's going to... Yep, thought so. Okay, just go for him. 1 and 2. Anytime you're ready. Anytime. Anytime you're ready. Anytime. Okay, that was... My heart is beating right now. Like, you know, more so than usual. Because... bloody hell, you took your time on that shot. Yes, and also, oh yes, a very important thing has happened, by the way, that I should definitely be making a note of. And that's, I'm now level 5 or 6 or whatever. That means legendaries can now start spawning, and the spawn rate can be a bit aggressive on survival mode. So, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That's a thing that can now start happening. And yeah, just... loot, 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 and more loot. Now, can I see... I know there is one in that building next door. I think he might come out from under the truck, so I probably don't have a shot at him. And yeah, there might actually be one in there too, but I can't see him from where I am. So in which case, just help myself too. Honestly, that's all useful stuff. I'm not going to say no. Gas canisters are really heavy, but oil is... it's needed a lot. So I'm going to try and take it, but that's a good candidate for being dropped. But seriously, I'm very glad I've got Lone Wanderer. Ah, yes, and don't forget, we've got here 1, Grognag the Barbarian, completely useless, but trailer key. That's actually useful in a couple of different locations, and I won't say no to a fan, some glue. Yep, you know what? All of that, pretty darn good. So, take all that. Don't need any of that, though. Just, yeah, that lets me open up trailers, which is really nice. Not this trailer, and yes, I know I've leveled up. I'm just kind of, you know, busy for the time being. This guy's a bit dead, but I shan't say no to... no, that's that. Great, we'll leave that, and that's novice. I can do that. Nothing too much, but yeah, the bare minimum, as people do remind me, pre-war money isn't just cloth, it's also weightless value. So you can just carry that with you and sell it, because people will still buy it for something at least. And I'm tired from lack of sleep. Keep your distance from those rat barrels. Like, seriously. And if I'm in trouble, fall back towards, yeah, the Protectron. But now I've got the key, we can start opening this up. That is... I mean, telephones are nice. And 1 red chest, which I'm not going to say... What did I just hear? That's just the Protectron, it's fine. So fusion cells, leave that. Take 2 Molotov cocktails, that's really darn nice. And take a fancy hairbrush. Not the best steamer trunk. Is actually the first steamer trunk in the game we've had. It might well be, you know. Right, 1 more building. Just to give, yeah, the rads a really big gap. And I see someone in there, but... well, Vats can't see him. He doesn't seem to be waking up. So I think there's 1 more in here. There's 1 more. Do I want to go over to... yeah, you know what? I'm going to go over to Pistol. Because I feel like actually, where are you? There you go. And you've actually died right there because I got you before you saw me. Good, that's the last one. Or at least it should be. Basic can, not particularly interesting. 3 antibiotics in a single flipping thing. Now that's flipping money right there. And yeah, just take what you can because for once I've now actually got myself, yeah, a little bit of carry capacity. Okay, this was just something we're passing through on the way. We now need to keep heading south. Alright, though, is there a break in the fence? There's a break in the fence over here, that'll do. Okay, brackets look nice and stable, and yes indeed. Now, we need to get over to there. Sunshine Tidings. Now, I could go this way around. I think you can get this way around anyway, but it would leave me a bit tight. But then again, there's... okay, we're going to go this way, because if there's trouble, I can snipe it. Alright, everything's going to be fine. Things all look pretty peaceful so far, at least. Another nice thing about sleep, by the way, which is, yeah, at the basic level of sleep, you're not even losing special, you're just losing AP refresh, and 5% is so modest, it's basically fine, though. That reminds me, I should really level up. Yes, that'd be a good thing right there. So, Okay. Okay. What are we flipping doing here? I mean, it's got to be sneak 2, right? Nothing can possibly be better than not being spotted. Yeah, you know what? Floor-based traps and sneaking up. I'm taking it. Let's get that done. Also, my health is at 129 out of 130, which is... Is that true? Was that supposed to... Okay, hang on. Hang the flip on. Does anyone know when that happened? Because I'm not sure I know when that happened. That might be... Oh, I don't know. I mean, is it possible I took, like, such a tiny hit? It was under... Ooh. Fallout 4 does round down damage sometimes, so... Hang on. It's possibly something to do with... I don't know. And also, John, why didn't you just take... You could have just taken Aqua Girl, John. Especially as... Uh-oh. I'm not liking that sky. I'm not liking this sky at all, actually. Okay. No, I'm not liking what I'm seeing at all, actually. Okay, hang on. Everything's fine. There's a bloat fly over there, which I want to be not spotted by. But actually, we might have bigger problems. Oh, we've definitely got bigger problems here, actually. Okay. There's a shack here. This is fine. I thought oh, bloody hell. Right, well, there's some brads. Okay, well, that's all absolutely fine. So, we're just gonna take a seat as fast as we flipping can. This has been... Wait! What the flip was that? I think I just basically just shunted a flipping something. Just a, yeah, an ashtray. Okay, so there was a sudden rad storm. Just wait it out. And, yep, there we go. Single hour. And, oh, blimey. That was enthusiastic. Oh, I'm technically in caution. Oh, that's good. Okay, I just took 9 rads. Well, on the plus side, the situation just resolved itself, because even if I hadn't taken... However I took that 1 bit of damage, I would have taken 2 bits of damage. So I've just taken 2 hit points damage from rads. Because, yeah, that was enough rads to be the equivalent of 2. Except, hang on, was it? Because there was... Okay, I'm at 128 right now. I'm going to trust the magical machine to know how much health I've got better than I do. But, yes, I was in such a hurry there, I'm now a little bit concerned about everything, actually. Okay, over to the 10mm pistol. Let's keep things nice and light and easy. That bloat fly is... There we go, hang on. Rad damage was 1.15, but... Okay, back to hit him. How bad is this situation? Okay, with Sneak 2, I should be able to just... Oh. You see this here? This is why we took Sneak 2. Okay, everything's fine. Yes, it's possible, I think, I might have taken, like, half a point of damage, but the game rounded down and said it was still full up. And then I might have done that. Maybe that first rad roach did hit me, but, like, it hit me for 0.4 damage or something, so maybe I've taken 2 really, really tiny hits. I don't know, but... There's... Detected. Detected by what or who? Oh, this is... Oh! Okay, I've found a doctor. That's good. Okay, sorry, I've just had my calm very thrown off here. So this is fine. Hello there, random doctor. Would you like to buy stuff off me by any chance? Yep, she's got some good money on her at least. And yeah, I could have done a Radex there, but I thought I could get to that chair before, yeah, the actual storm kicked in. In fact, you know what? I could have also put the Vault suit on. That's got some rad resistance built in. Sorry, I sort of panicked. That was the first rad storm out in the wild, and you can see how dangerous they are. Now, as I was flipping saying, yeah, we need to cross this area, and oh, bloody hell, what the flip is going on over there? That might be... Whoa, okay, shoot it! Oh, okay, there was... Okay, it's fine. Everything's under control, aside from the fact that I just got, you know, completely ambushed by a dog. Because, okay, my calm has been thrown off, my plan doesn't work, and, aha! That's a trader. Oh, that's great. You see, traders are weird, magnificent supermen who are way stronger than it makes any sense for them to be, so they don't get randomly killed by encounters like that one. Meaning if you run into them in the wild, they will clear out raiders for you. So thank you very much, you magnificent bastard. You've just done me a really damn big favour. In fact, hang on. You guys aren't... You're just random settlers.
Hi.
I mean, well done. You just flipping annihilated these guys. I mean, I could have done the same thing, to be honest, just by, yeah, pretty much sniping them off with this rifle, which is pretty bloody good. But still, that was impressive, and I'm peckish again. Yeah, you see, problem with food. Food is going to constantly be a problem. I've just taken out one dog, but just make sure we are, yeah, we're okay. When I say we're okay, bloody hell, that dog! That bloody dog! Okay, everything's fine. We're now coming up on Sunshine Tidings. Now, this is arguably one of the most important places to get to right at the start of the game, because there is one of the single most important skill books in the game right here, which is going to be ludicrously important. I need to be very careful because this is ghoul territory. And as it's ghouls, yeah, I'm going to go over to the 10mm. Because, yep, that's Professor Goodfield's. That's fine. We need to clear this place out. So, you're over there. Okay. Oh! You're not actually... Sorry. You're not even flipping dead yet. Now you are. Okay, and you haven't woken up. So, then I missed you. And okay, the hitbox on the table is... No, seriously. Okay, build a critical on him. And... Well, this is just weird. Okay, everything's fine, because apparently I'm still hidden somehow. There we go. How, my friend, do you feel about getting up now? Because I'd like to build a critical on you. So 1 and a 2. Okay, just watch out for roamers, because that was a basic. So you got to be a little bit careful here. There is 1 cap. We are hidden. This is all fine. We need to clear this place out. Ideally, yeah, turn it into one of ours. That's nice right there. And yes, I don't need to worry about floor traps anymore because sneak. Sneak is good. Okay, I'm getting hungry, which is fine. We're just going to deal with this house by flipping house. All right, they're not going to detect me because, yep, here we go. I think this is the one because this is a locked door. Open it and rad roach. I'd forgotten there were rad roaches here, but there are, and... okay, good. Good. I doubled the experience on a rad roach. I am so flipping glad. No, there's more than one flipping locked building in this place, isn't there? Still, I will take all of that. Radex, the thing I should have used earlier, but, you know, just didn't. Surgical trays are aluminium. None of this is that bad, to be honest. This is all good. I'm liking having, you know, a bit more carry capacity. That is very flipping welcome. And a dirty black suit. Good. So I've replaced my awful grey suit. That's nice too. Right, hop up here. You are apparently already... yep, you're already dead. No trouble with you, friend. And a military cap from that dresser. Now that might be useful. Yes, perception +1. Which I will gladly take. So I'm giving up a handful of damage resistance for another perception. But that means my perception is now up at 8. So, honestly, I think that's worth it. Because, yeah, nailing the VAT shots at critical moments, like, say, when a dog's jumping at you, pretty important right there. So that's bonus from glasses, bonus from the Under Armour, bonus from hat. Not bad at all. Aha, there's another closed one. Now, I'm feeling like this might be the one, in fact. Hang on. It's got to be somewhere around here. And also, just use the stairs, John. Just use the stairs. It's fine. Right, we got one right there. You haven't woken up yet. Take you out. And let's get the... No, the critical's already built up, but we're fine. Oh, I'm looking badass with the military cap, though. That's pretty good. I like that. So, take you out. There is a settler. And there it is. The Wasteland Survival Guide. Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. So now, every corpse that would give me meat gives me an extra bit of meat. And that is... pretty bloody crucial, given I cannot flipping eat anything that's pre-war. Not yet, anyway. I might be tempted by lead belly down the line, but not just yet. And lightweight raider left. Yeah, the thing about leather armor is it's light, which makes it good for sneaking, but in terms of damage resistance, it's more about the energy than the ballistic. But you don't get shot by energy very often, like, at all. So, as a result of that, yeah, it's not so good for the old defense, but it's pretty good for other stuff. So, that meanwhile is a quick light pipe sniper rifle. That's actually quick eject magazine. I mean, I could just take this thing in order to strip that part, but I feel like that's not really, then again, it really doesn't weigh much. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Why not? I'm going to be using this sniper rifle for a bit of time. I may as well take that with me. I've got plenty of capacity for it. So that is... Oh. That's literally 2 and 2. Okay, that's just objectively worse. Got it. You got to be really careful around Sunshine Tidings, by the way, because, yeah, there's a lot of nasty stuff that spawns, not in the camp, but, like, you know, nearby. That one's empty. Then there's just, yeah, 2 more. I think it might be rad roaches. The rest of it. So rad roaches, 1 bullet will take care of you, and John, just get up there, get up there. There you go. I just can't quite. Okay, hitboxes don't let me down. The hitbox let me down, but that's fine. Just get it before it jumps. Detected, fine. Subway token, useful in case I run into a protector, and there you go, right there. Radroach gave me 2 meat rather than 1. Hugely, hugely beneficial. Such a bloody good thing. Also, I'm hearing gunfire. It's probably the gunners over there that live in that part of the world. I doubt it involves me. Hopefully, it's not coming in this direction. Hopefully. That's a big hopefully. But you know what? It's fine. I'm sure everything's under control, and there's not a dog about to eat the back of my face. So... just last house here. And yes, indeed, 1 rad roach. Down you go. Detected, I believe. That should be this place cleared out. And another 2 meat. Boom. Very, very nice indeed. Another 3 antibiotics too. I am swimming in those, which is naturally what happens the moment I, you know, can't use them for anything. So, workshop, and there we go. We have now got this settlement locked down. Beautiful, though... I don't believe you guys have got, yes, any workbenches aside from that chemistry station. And yeah, even a basic cooking station, I don't have local leader, so I can't actually cook up any of that meat right now. So, this place is not particularly of use to me just yet. We're not going to be doing anything here. Instead, it's probably time that we head for home. Alright, we go back home, we check in on everything, because, yes, if I just make my way back home now, nice thing about survival mode is, yeah, the respawn rates are really, really slow. Once you've cleared out an area, it stays cleared out for, like, a month. So, I'm gonna go home, basically retracing my steps. I want to say retracing my steps. I did kind of, like, you know, wander all over the place, because I got a bit lost and confused and disorientated by a very scary dog. So... I'll do my best anyway. Look, that's a wicked shipping over there. We'll just go back to that. In fact, you know what? No. There's something better I can do, which is that over there. That's Concord. It's got to be. So if I just head for Concord via this road, assuming it stays nice and peaceful, I can finish looting Concord, because I literally didn't have the capacity to do it last time. So that's got to be a good thing to do. Though, watch out. There's blowflies. Blowflies nearby, that's fine, because sneak 2, this is why I'm prioritising sneak and stealthiness, because being not spotted in the first place is way better than, you know, being more effective in a fight. You always want to be... Is that Gorski cabin, by the way? Yeah, that's Gorski cabin. Alright, we don't want to get involved with that, so I'm just going to work around that. Yeah, that's just got, like, a magazine in the basement that I think shows you where Diamond City is. It's one of the useless ones anyway. Remember, it's not very good. So, we're just going to work around that. Don't need to worry about Gorski cabin. The Ranger cabin, close by to Sanctuary, might be tempted to go in that direction, but we should be clear of that now. And yeah, nothing is located too close to Concord, just in case, you know, something bad happens, like it wanders into town and messes with the plot. So, there's kind of a nice safe zone in Concord itself. But yeah, whole bunch of stuff I didn't bother claiming here. Like, say, I didn't even go into the church last time. There's a lot of good stuff I can collect here, so I'm just going to very quickly do a bit of safe looting. Also, apparently there was just Brahmin meat on this Brahmin that I completely walked straight past previously, though I swear I would have checked the corpse. I don't know if possibly the magazine generated, you know, meat out of nothing on this cow. It possibly just did. Okay, home sweet home, and what is it right now? Is it day... is this the end of day 3? I think this is the end of day 3, and I have had 2 rad storms. 2 rad storms in 3 days. Okay, so maybe this run isn't, like, entirely 100% blessed. I'm not sure. Still, let's consider the spoils here. Yeah, I picked up 2 pipe weapons dotted about. This one came out of the Museum of Freedom when I was passing back through it, by the way. So, yeah, that is large magazine versus, quick eject magazine. I'll probably go for quick eject because, yeah, it's not really the size of the magazine that's a problem on a sniper weapon. It's going to be how fast you can reload it in, but then again, you don't need to reload it if you... Oh, I'll take the large magazine then, sure. I forgot that the bolt-action rifles are technically in a different family, and thus I couldn't transfer them over. So, well done me, basically. But, much more excitingly, guys, I've brought you a present. I have brought you corn, which is great. I have also brought you razor grain. Precious, precious razor grain. And, like, so many potatoes. Right, that's enough food, because I'm pretty sure she's just figured out she's supposed to be taking care of her. Yep, she's figured out she's supposed to be taking care of some of that. Marvellous. So, that should be enough to... That's not Sturgis. Sturgis is not her. Though, yes, indeed, don't forget to cook up that lovely meat, so that is way more than I would have otherwise. That's lovely. And a bit of dog meat too, and, yes, of course, ribeye steak. I bought one of those and found another one. So that's pretty good. So now, I've got a decent amount of food. I'm actually up to, a much better position as a result of that. And, Sturgis. Me and you need to have a chat about how I've done everything you asked. And, yep, he wants me to build defences. Defences have already been built, so this should be... Look, shut up, Mama Murphy. I'm busy turning in a quest. Oh, flip me. Hang on, was that the... I think I just heard the noise just as we... Oh, it happened! Oh, look at that! That's Idio Savant triggering on a flipping quest turn-in. Oh, yeah. Now that'll do. Straight up to level 7. And Aqua Girl is really flipping tempting. But is that what I want to do next? Is that the priority? Like, am I planning to actually swim before my next level up? Because if not, then that would be kind of pointless. Instead, no. It's got to be ninja. And I'm starting to get hungry as well. So yeah, my AP's really taking a battering. So, yeah, I'm back at base. That means I can just very quickly drink up to full. No trouble there whatsoever. Properly hydrated. And of course, as we've discussed before, do not go to bed on an empty stomach. And I'd say it's time for us to get a bit of rest, alright? I'm already tired. And as soon as you get overtired, that's the point when you're going to start suffering a bit in terms of your stats. And that's what we don't want. So, how much adrenaline am I giving up, by the way? Level 4, 20% damage. That's a lot, but if I accept well rested, then as a result of that, yeah, at that point, I can get bonus 10% XP. 20% damage or 10% bonus XP. You know what? I think it's time for us to take a rest before anything else gets out of hand. Eat nothing but cooked food to there we flipping go, straight back up to properly fed. So properly fed, properly watered, and thus at the end of a busy day, time to take a nap and sort of hope it's not yet another cocking radstorm the moment I wake up. So, also no disease. Do not give me a disease. Game, I'm not kidding. I have been good. Alright, admittedly I was caught in a radstorm, which has got to be a high-risk activity, so... Okay, we're fine. So, alright, well rested, nice day, everything's lovely. And if I'm about to be heading back into the world, don't forget, I can, hang on, where did my bottles go? Oh, you know what, never mind, it's fine. Because yes, of course, I'm producing excess water from my massive water pump. So, we'll just take that. Yeah, this base now produces infinite water, got it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now. But, very excitingly, if you were taking part in any of the sweepstakes whatsoever on, you know, where my first damage was going to be taken, Well, okay, let's just say if you had Radstorm, you can declare yourself the winner, but, to be honest, yes, the answer is several question marks. Possibly rounding error. If you had rounding error, you can also, have the victory as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not sure where that first hit point went, because this mod specifically puts a pop-up that says, hey, you took damage, your health has changed, but it didn't happen, my health just changed, so I'm guessing it might have been 2 bits of damage that were literally under 1 damage. I don't know, we'll have to see. Maybe you clever clogs down in the comments can figure it out, because I'm not flipping sure. Let's just say, yeah, Radstorm came in, because even if that hadn't happened, I would have taken some damage from those rads. So, we have taken our first rads. That's cost us 2 hit points. That's the first hit of the run. And next time, yeah, we're going to head back north to say hello to that there robot. We're going over to 10 Pines Bluff, and we're starting the journey south towards Lexington, because I would like to complete the first step if I could. I think that is manageable. For a Sneak 2 character who's got a good silenced weapon, yeah, we can make that happen. So, that is coming up next week, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see whether any more random dogs, radstorms, or rounding errors hurt me more right flipping then. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out— Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.